To make this video, when I first came up with the title idea, I immediately started searching for what are the most stylistic shonen anime out there that we know right now. Cause like, I know Gachiakuta is already one, but would I still be able to justify the title? Cause claiming it is the most stylistic shonen anime out there is a huge claim indeed. And guess what I was forgetting about? Yes, it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, baby. I mean, I think JoJo must be the only one who can compete to Gachiakuta level in terms of sheer style and aesthetics. So whether or not Gachiakuta is better than that, that's still debatable, but for now let's just assume it is. And well, I do have solid points to prove it. However, I'm genuinely searching for shows that might be as cool as Gachiakuta looks, so if you have any suggestions, you can always recommend me some. Just in case you didn't know, Gachiakuta's esteemed mangaka Kei Urana, yes, it's written by a female mangaka, okay? Like Rumiko Takahashi now have some serious competition it seems. But that's not the point. The thing is, Urana-sensei herself revealed that in the initial stages of creating this manga, she ended up collaborating with graffiti artist Ando-san, whom you or we might not know much about, but yes, he is pretty popular within the graffiti community, okay? I've looked it up, and like it or not, graffiti art is cool as hell, like no matter how you look at it. And to incorporate that into a serial manga, that's something new we have here. Although most of it was experimental, but in the end it did turn out to be a success. I mean, it's a success in my eyes at least. Being a Gachiakuta anime only fan, I can't exactly comment on how the manga is, but from what I've heard from some mates who are reading it, the manga is like insane. And I'm not just talking about the art, which is already got tier, but also with the current storyline. But even outside the manga spectrum, the anime is just killing it. Studio Bones isn't holding back at all. And it's not a surprise though, cause we already know how great each Bones adaptation has so far been in terms of quality. But like seeing the graffiti art even in the anime with all the vibrant colors of course is such a blessing to the eyes, I swear to god. Like the entire Cleaners HQ is painted with graffiti and almost every wall in the streets has those edgy street punkish doodles, which I might not be a big fan of in general, but I can admire how cool it looks. And did I mention how sick the character designs are? The characters are so dripped out like fucking hell. I mean, this is only expected from a mangaka who herself has sick fashion sense. Like, just look at her. Damn. Now I just wish I would get to see a few Gachiakuta cosplayers next time I visit some anime con, cause they will surely be fire, I can already tell. One thing I just love when a show does this is when they pull up many close angle camera shots. Like Dandadan recently did a great job with that, and most of Studio Shaft works are like so this kind of aesthetic coded. And now the Gachiakuta anime is also seems to be doing exactly that, but with like absolute perfection. I mean, every character expression is so detailed already, and when you zoom into their faces, it just becomes pure art in literally every single frame. Like, this is one of those shows where every screenshot can be a wallpaper, you know? It's that good, but at the same time it also feels so different than your conventional anime arts. That says a lot about how insane its production value must have been. And talking about its production, let's put some light on the insert songs. God damn it. Like, how many anime have ever done it? Well, hardly a few I guess, but whenever an anime drops a mid-episode vibey insert song, and by that I don't mean OSTs only, it's more like actual songs with vocals as well, that's when I know this show isn't here to play around. And it also serves as a proof how much effort has actually been put into making the show. Now, I'll not comment too much about the story as I only intended this video to discuss on the visual appeal of Gachiakuta, but like, I doubt I'll be making another Gachiakuta video anytime soon, so I might just add that here briefly. Well, basically things start off like a pretty basic shonen anime, which is totally fine for me. Also, I must point out how innovative its power system is, like turning literal trash into super abilities. That's insane. And for the MC, there are stuff about Rudo which is like kinda similar to some other typical shonen MCs. But the best part is, the more I kept watching, the stakes kept rising, like geez. And you know what? I fucking love it when a show intentionally confuses the viewer from knowing who the real villain is. And that's exactly the biggest selling point I can share about Gachiakuta's storyline right now. The story isn't fucking around at all, and there are things that I'm really looking forward to know in the future. Like, and honestly, what else does a media consumer like me need? You got that constant sick art and animation from Bone Studio with songs and the main story being this polished. That's everything someone like me would enjoy. who only prefer short running shonens, or can say the recently releasing seasonal ones, not the big ones, you know. Well, now that you have actually somehow come this far into the video, you might even wanna consider hitting that subscribe button, you know. I mean, only if you think this video was worth your time and just wanna support this teeny tiny creator a little bit. Well, it's up to you though. Anyways, that's all I had to say in this video. Hope I'll come up with something more to rant about soon. That's it. GG's.